Tenner. Aye, we dock any tenner, please, cigarette.
Haven't you got like a quality control manager or something?
Yeah, of course I have. But I'm here checking he's doing his job right, because when I checked he was doing his job right yesterday, the fucking answer was no, he wasn't.
Why don't you just get better stuff?
Is that you? Why? What's wrong with the ones I've got?
Well, by turning them off the whole time, it
demo.
doesn't seem like your staff ain't very good.
Staff make mistakes, don't they? And some people have different approaches on how to fucking prevent the staff making further mistakes. And perhaps those guys are more intelligent than me. They have better systems in place on how to stop the staff making mistakes again. Well, I'm not that fucking clever, yeah? So I've got to fucking stop them making mistakes the best way I fucking can. And that is, dock them. Hit them in the fucking pocket.
Demo.
It just fell, mate. You know, if I hadn't been here,
You wouldn't believe
and you said it's just fell, and I said, my arse, it just fell. Right, whoa, 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 whoa.
He's got a lot of respect. He can shout at someone, whereas most companies, they'd walk out the door if they got shouted out like that. But obviously they respect him to put up with it.
Vance took us to his old mill in Rochdale, where he started selling kitchens 9 years ago. Since then, he's changed his company name many times, desperate to keep one step ahead of the bad press. But going back to the place where his kitchen empire began, he had a confession to make about how he did business in the early days.
Yep, this is where it all started. There wasn't any rest here. It was all work, 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 work. There was never enough hours in the day to get the job done.
So was this a period where you probably were cutting a few corners?
Oh, fucking loads of them, yeah. Yeah, this is where the shit reputation came from. It was like fucking Steptoe and Sons fucking yard. Scrapyard of fucking kitchens.
Would you say you were a bit of a rogue trader then?
We're a rogue trader. Rogue trader.
Would you say you were then?
I suppose you could. Yeah. Right, what's a fucking rogue trader? Is it someone that's trying to rip anybody? I wasn't trying to rip anybody off. I've never tried to rip anybody off. But I was selling a fucking bag of shit, and I was selling doors with fucking chunks missing and all sorts of shit. But they'd come here and they'd know what they were buying, and they'd see it's all rejects and end of lines. Yeah, we were very fucking bad. Probably the shittiest kitchen job in the fucking world when we were here. We used to have fights. It got to stages where some customers would get a team of lads in Liverpool that would buy a kitchen and it'd be a case of like, do you know who the fuck we are and all that? We're coming, we want fucking our money back and blah, blah, blah. And it gets to say, yeah, you bring your fucking lads. And we'd end up with a massive team of fucking lads here waiting for their team, and they'd be...
What, just from someone who bought one kitchen?
Oh, God. Yeah, exactly. They'd, like, come the heavy, so we'd, like, come the heavy back, and... Yeah, fucking fights over kitchens, fucking here. Police would be down here all the time over some kind of incident. Bailiffs used to come down here, we used to fuck them off. We used to fight them, fucking, and crap like that. It was just like a... It was like a gypsy camp down here. Fucking, it was like our territory. Fuck off.
The day of Vance's hearing has finally arrived. If his past was about to catch up with him, his choice of legal representation wasn't going to help.
The first time I represented myself, I got away with it. I got away with it. I got not guilty on it, but I was not guilty. So I suppose it wasn't hard to prove. But I suppose that probably went to my head, and from then onwards, I thought I could represent myself all the time. And I think it was probably the last time. That was the first time I won, and probably the last time I won.
Vance has admitted to 27 out of 31 breaches of his stop now order. He also argued his mitigating circumstances too passionately for the judge's liking.
At least he knows I'm fucking real. When he sits in his office now, he'll think, fucking hell, he's real, isn't he? Eh? He don't fucking hide now, does he? Fucking hell, spade's a fucking spade with that bloke. So perhaps when I'm giving me evidence, he'll believe what I have to fucking say, because he knows I don't hold fuck all back.
Vance is in need of a drink. He feels he's in a no-win situation.
There is no way on this earth if that judge, at the end of this, at the end of this trial, if he says to me, Mr. Miller, the next time you send out a product that does not conform to contract, i.e. Mrs. Jones wants 3 worktops that are all one particular colour and she gets one that's a slightly different shade, then of course I'm going to go to prison. It's inevitable I'm going to go to prison. Terry.
Rocket! There's 24 hours to go before the judge passes sentence. This could be Vance's last taste of freedom. He wants to spend it with his son, Kent.
I love you too. Kent is everything, isn't he? My best pal. Kent, be very careful, yeah? Friday night to Sunday night, we're together all the time. We decide to have a Monday off as well between us. I do stay at his mum's house every now and again, but never been married, no. No, it didn't work out as lovers and all that crap, no, but we haven't fell out. I never lived with my dad. I lived with my mum, and but I still saw my dad. And you know, you've got two lives instead of one, so it's an advantage, not a disadvantage. Plus, you haven't got that father in the house, have you? So you become more of a man yourself quicker, I think. Mind you, I suppose it affects different people different ways, doesn't it? Like jail affects people different ways.
We wondered how Vance's previous prison sentences had affected him. It seemed that instead of teaching him respect for the law, they'd made him even more lawless.
Would it ever have been a deterrent?
What?
Jail?
Of course it fucking would. Years ago, fucking before I knew what it were all about, yeah. When you, yeah, because fuck, you know, yeah, if they'd have let me out after the first fucking month of going inside, then I would never ever come back. Because it was awful, yeah, you're in a strange environment. There was only a kid, you're in a strange environment, and it's like, oh, what is all this? And fucking, I want out of here, and you're thinking, doing nothing but thinking about the out. Because you're not trained to fucking think any other way. You're thinking about the out all the time. It's doing your head in. You're heartbroken. Fucking, it's awful. But then you get used to it. You don't get bail, and they keep you in there for a long time, and you end up getting used to it, and you get into the system. So then it's not a deterrent anymore, is it? Because yeah, I can handle that shit, no problem. It's just an inconvenience. But if the fuckers had let me out after a fucking month, wow, I'd be a wanker now. I'd fucking have a fucking job in a fucking shop or something, or a restaurant, or fucking... I'd be petrified of the fucking system. And isn't it great? When if you don't give a fuck, you can never be beaten, can you? How the fuck can you be beaten if you don't give a fuck?
But underneath all the bravado, Vance did care about going to prison. And he showed us a video that he hoped would keep him out.
Yesterday I went and just ran round the mill, just to... so I can show the judge exactly what my operation is all about. So he can perhaps think, well, I'm killing you. You're alright, you know, you don't need all that shit to be a rogue. Alright, mate, how are you? Hey, stop swearing, this is on film. The judge is going to be watching this tomorrow. Alright, pal. Good man. Franny, how many kitchens are going out tomorrow? 47. Okay, pal. That's just on the retail side, yeah?
Are you proud of your business?
Of course I am. Look at it.